If the rivalry already ran deep, Saturday's matchup between Arizona and Arizona State added even more lure to an already historic matchup. Kooper Holman has more on what was a tense Territorial Cup game.
A new chapter in the storied Arizona State rivalry was written on Saturday. The bitter rivals went back and forth in the early afternoon, but with a few bruises along the way, it was the Wildcats who came out on top, securing the 81-72 win. The physicality throughout the game led both teams to forego the post-game handshake line, a decision that Arizona State head coach Bobby Hurley stood by.
You know, I just saw that it was very heated, and I thought that there was possibilities that something else could have happened, and I was going to avoid that, and you know, wanted to avoid any further confrontation at the end of the game.
After no T thriller against Iowa State earlier this week, the Wildcats came up to Tempe for a showdown versus the in-state rival Arizona State Sun Devils. Here in Tempe, the Wildcats were able to secure the victory, move to 15-6, and secure a 9-1 record in conference play, solidifying themselves as a favorite in the Big 12. With the Wildcats surging, a few of their players will be considered for all conference. Well, maybe not if you ask Bobby Hurley.
I can tell you this: I do get a vote for all conference, and I can tell you who's not getting a vote.
The in-state rivals will meet again on March 4th in Tucson, marking the 250th matchup between the two schools. If Game 1 was any indicator, March Madness might be coming early in Arizona. In Tempe, Kooper Holman, Cronkite News.
Fans and media members took to social media to share their thoughts on the Devils' late game antics. And, well, the overwhelming consensus wasn't so positive, with many calling for the end of the Bobby Hurley era. The Devils are currently 12-9 overall and 3-7 in conference play, so the leash could be much shorter for Hurley.